Good morning students. Here I am ready to discuss one more topic which is connecting to our environmental studies under biology. Okay. So here today's topic is saviors of our environment. So who will call the savior of our environment, or what name is given to the such persons? So the person, those who are protecting our nature, okay, restoring our nature and help them to improve our natural resources in this surroundings or on this earth, such persons we call them saviors. Saviors are otherwise called as a nature lovers, or we call them environmentalist, or we call them conservationist. Or we call them conservationist. So these are a persons, those who are doing so hardly, and even though they are facing number of problems, but they are not put back their steps in way of to protect our nature. In previous class we learned it. Due to human activities, due to deforestation, main problem, due to establishment of number of factories in our surroundings, using of more and more chemical fertilizer in our agricultural field, a number of problems may be raised in our surroundings. So these are a persons, they come forward to protect our nature from this all. Along with that, a number of people so cruelly, so harshly, they are ready, always ready, and they are doing such action to damage our nature. Here we have some piece of land, okay, that is given by our forefathers. Forefathers are taken by their forefathers, and they may take this beauty of nature by grace of God only. But here, that nature we are not going to enjoy. The nature what is gifted by our forefathers, we are not handling in a proper manner. So hardly, so cruelly, we are using these all natural resources what are present in our surroundings. So as a result, a number of problems may rise, a number of animals are escaped from this nature, number of animals at a time they are going to die due to lack of water, shelter, water and food. So a number of problems may be arise. So few pupils may come forward to protect our nature as a saviors, as a nature lovers, as a environmentalist only. So what are the main aim of this environmentalist? To protect. What is the main aim of these persons? The main aim of this person is protect our nature, restore our natural resources and try to improve natural and social environment. Natural and social environment that they are taken on their hand. So a number of movements may be rise in India, throughout the world also, but here we are talking about in India, the person, those who come forward and they bring out one issues in the social welfare or into the society. What are these movements, who bring out these movements and how they try to protect our nature. Okay students, to protect our nature, a number of movements, a number of issues may be come forwarded by a number of people. Government also supported to protect the nature. They support the people, those who are fighting against these movements only. Okay. So the people, those who are started these issues, started this movement to protect our nature, few of them like this only. So first movement is began in 1973. That movement is Chipko movement. It's one of the so biggest movement, and it's give a huge change to protect our nature. That may be started by a Bishnoi family villagers, particularly by ladies only. Okay, that may be started in Gujarat and Rajasthan only. So to protect this movement, Bishnoi families, all ladies collected together, and to supporting them, Sundarlal Bahuguna also added to move forward this movement. So under this movement, all villagers, tribal people, they are protected their forest only. The burning wood, the trees what are harvested there, the trees are protected by this under this Chipko movement. The second movement may comes in 1980, that is Jungle Bachao movement. Jungle means nothing but forest only. This may be affected by the Chipko movement only. Here ladies may come forward, Bishnoi family ladies may come forward to protect their forest. So based on that, one more movement is begun. The aim of this movement also same only, protection of our forest only, because from forest the tribal people is going to collect a very rare type of productions, like honeybee is going to collect, number of medicinal plants we collect from the forest only, then beetle leaves, beetle nuts we collect from the forest only, sandalwood plants we are collected from the jungle or from forest only. So valuable product what we are collected, and these are collected by the tribal people, those who are living in such areas only. Normal person, they are not able to go inside this dark forest and collect this all. Only tribal people, the main occupation for them is to collect this valuable production, and that only one of the option for them to earn the money. So if there is no forest, how can they survive, these people? So one of the main aim is to survive this all tribal people in the society, they bring out such movements only. Plus, as we in previous class we learned it, the plants are the natural purifier, or we call them plants are the lungs of the earth only. So sake of a number of valuable medicines, sandalwood, number of product we collect from the forest, so it is necessary to protect our forest. The third one is Narmada Bachao. So due to a heavy pollutions, okay, a huge number of pollutants may be deposited in the water only. So Narmada river is one of the holy river in Indian culture, and a number of pollutants including the ash of the dead bodies. If someone want to suicide, they may jump onto the water, the dead bodies of animals, the vehicles are going to clean on that water sources, okay, the fertilizers, tins, cans are going to wash on that rivers, clothing are going to wash on that river. So what happened, the all water may be get polluted. So in earlier days the Narmada river is worshipped as a holy river, but now due to overpopulation, due to our pollutants are deposited there, the holy river may be converted as a polluted river. So the first time in 1985, during the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he also contributed his service to protect this Narmada Bachao. In this movement, the main role who is participating to protect this Narmada, he is none other than one lady, his name is Medha Patekar and Baba Amte. Before that, the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru itself, he began to protect the all holy rivers in India. But during that time, that program is not established, not get the so famous. The issue of this movement is not reached to the every people. So to bring that message what are received by the Jawaharlal Nehru, a people, Medha Patekar, Baba Amte, all together come forwarded to protect this holy river of Narmada as a Narmada Bachao. Then Save Silent Valley. This one also connected to the forest only. In India we have a number of valleys only, and these valleys also due to thieves are there, those who are stolen the sandalwood plants from the forest, then they are going to steal the elephant's teeth from the forest, they are going to collect the animal skin for leather production or for a decorative purpose. A number of animals are hunted in the forest. So to protect the all wildlife, not only for plants, for all animals, those who are living in that forest, so to protect the forest, including plants and animals. One movement may comes, that is Save Silent Valley. This may be started by the Srimati Indira Gandhi in 1978. One more comes forward, that is Ganga Calling, Save Ganga. So as I said, the Narmada is one of the holy river in India. Same way, before the Narmada, Ganga is one of the most holy river in the India. But a number of human activities and the anthropologist pollutants is deposited onto this Ganga. Now the Ganga also get much polluted. So under the supervision of ICELA, that means Indian Council for Environment, legal action, under the support of these agencies, all together come forwarded and they are going to protect this Ganga. So this calling Ganga and Save Ganga also started by Jawaharlal Nehru, continued by the Srimati Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, and now present Modi government is giving more action, more focusing to protect this Ganga river only, because it is one of the holy river for Indian people only. Worshipping, we all people are worshipping to that Ganga, but due to that pollution, a number of diseases, a number of other problems may be arised. People, those who are taking this water as a drinking purpose, due to this pollutant, they may get a number of problems in their bodies. So including government, some of the private agencies, some of the counseling agencies together, some people may be get support on these agencies and they trying to protect our Indian all natural renewable resources. So dear students, she is none other than the Medha Patikar. She bring out one movement, that is Narmada Bachao. Along with she, Baba Amte and Sundarlal Bahuguna, a number of people, tribal people, the people those who are living surrounding to the Narmada, all together bring out one movement, that is Narmada Bachao. They are protecting the holy river of Narmada. Students, do you know who she is? She is none other than the daughter-in-law of Srimati Indira Gandhi. She is Menaka Gandhi. She also bring out one movement to protect the animals. Okay. So she is an Indian politician and she is animal right activist and environmentalist also. She is the member of Lok Sabha and lower house of the Indian Parliament and a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party. She is the window of Indian politicians of Sanjay Gandhi. Along beside this all politics, she may do a very important role toward the society, that is animals are going to protected. All the roadside dogs or some animal, those who are get injuries or get accidents, she collected all the animals, put into a one shelters, and all animals are get treated with medicines, given by a good food and water and correct protection also. So in this way she is, beside the politics, beside as a politician, she is one of the best humble human who give his contribution towards the human right, and she is doing some activities to protect our environment also. Another issues which is done by the Srimati Indira Gandhi, that is a Silent Valley movement. She is going to protect our mountains, our forest and the wildlife, those who are surviving in these areas, and some of the product are stolen by some people. So she bring out one movement and she try to protect our natural resources. So here you see, Nana, this one, the people, they are going to try to protect the Narmada river. So she lay down their life, stand in water, and they protecting the water, that Narmada river. For supporting them, one more person come forward. He is none other than the Sundarlal Bahuguna, all together bring one movement, that is a Narmada Bachao. Here Manshuk Bhai, he bring very useful product to the poor people. Nowadays, using of refrigerator is one of the high society people only is going to use, because by using this refrigerator, the electrical bill also comes is huge way only, and number of benefits are there by using the refrigerator. But the poor people, as their economic level is so low only, they are not able to bring the so costly fridges. So the poor people, those who are living in low areas, for them he bring out the one cool fridge which is made by only clay only, by mud only. That we call them mud fridge, or we call them cool fridge. So he bring out some cool fridges like this only. By using of these cool fridges, these fridges are useful to the farmers also, to protect their onions, to protect their potatoes for a long time. And some of the vegetables, if they want to store for a 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or for 1 week, these cool fridges are so helpful to the farmers. And as it's made by the clay, mud only, so it's not giving a so costly. So low cost fridge may be introduced by this Manshuk Bhai only. Students, she is one more environmentalist. She lived in a Karnataka state. Okay, she also a farmer only. But even though she didn't study more higher studies and she don't know about the all the pollutants, pollution, everything. But beside that, she did a very wonderful and clappable work, that is planting a banana trees on the roadside of the highways only. So she planted a 385 banana trees along a 4-kilometer stretch of the highways. Along with these banana trees, she may do the some more nearly 8,000 trees she planted on the roadside to protect the people, those who are traveling on that way. The trees may give shelter, and trees may give, which is in highways, gives to the cool air also. Climatic conditions also get cooled only. So sake of this all, she put in this all in their mind, and she planted a number of plants and trees on the both sides of the highways. She also called as a best environmentalist. One more young nature lover, or we call them environmentalist, is none other than Arun Krishnamurti. He did a wonderful work to clean up the all ocean bodies or all water bodies. What are the pollutants may be reach into the water bodies, he is going to try to clean up the all water bodies. So first he founded one environmentalist program also in 2011, that called them as a Environmentalist Foundation of India, with the help of NGOs, and he began this foundation program first in Chennai. Now it's established in Hyderabad, Delhi and Coimbatore also, and as you seeing here, he is going to done a very best work as a nature lover. He is Arun Krishnamurti. So dear students, to protect our environment or to protect our nature, what are the eco-friendly program has to be adopted among them? So as the previous class also I told you, planting a trees, more and trees. So there is a chance to remove the all pollutant from the nature. Okay. Then another one is to make clean your surroundings. Clean the surroundings. To make clean the surroundings. If you put your surroundings clean and hygienic, there is a chance to remove the number of pollutants. So as I said, household, all waste materials, there is a chance to convert as a manures. So simply you should not dump on the all waste in your surroundings. So in this way you try to make your surroundings so clean and hygienic. Then if you want to reduce or to minimize the petroleum product, one of the best method is you take a walk, habituate to walk, and use of bicycles. That is one of the best method to reduce our natural resources. Clear now? Then another one is reduce the plastics. Reduce the use of plastics. Plastic bags. Instead of plastics, if you use the cotton cloth bags, then it is so helpful to reduce the pollutants, and we make our surroundings or to make our environment so fresh and healthy only. So that we have to use it. Another is everyone should follow the 4Rs. 4Rs principles. What is this 4Rs? Reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. So what are the materials are we are dumping in the our environment? If you recycle them again and again, and some product like clothes we can reuse. If the clothes may be shortened, give to the orphan peoples, or the roadside some people are there, we give that clothes to them only. Okay, in railway station a number of poor peoples are there, you supply this clothes to that needy people. Paper is going to recycle again and again. Plastic is recycling. All food material may be reused by manufacture as a manures. So if you use such all methods in your day-to-day life, there is a chance to reduce the pollutant in our society or in our environment, and by this all we are going to recover the lost from a few years back onwards. So here there is a chance to recover, to bring out the beauty of the nature. So in this way, if you follow some of the programs, we are going to protect our environment. So dear students, to protect our environment or to protect our nature, along with the all governments throughout the world, June 5th, this day may be celebrating as a World Environmental Day only. And to spread the movements, to bring out the movements in the society, youths are very important. The youngsters may play a very important role. By their actions, by their activities, they are helpful. They are going to make influence on the adults and their colleagues and their peer friends. Peers means the classmates are the same age group. Everyone may be motivated, and everyone may be, there is a chance by motivating them all together, collectively make our environment so healthy only. So to bring out the environmental changes, youth also very important. They play an important role to influence the other people. Here we are going to learn one more topic connecting to your EVS, related to your EVS lessons, that is estimation of particulate pollutants in air. What do you mean by particulate matter? Okay, here as we know, a number of factories is present in our surroundings. Okay, in village if you go there, a number of farm fields are there. Okay, agricultural fields are there. There also they are using a number of chemicals as a chemical fertilizers, or in the form of liquids, or in the form of solids. Anyway, that surroundings also converted, or that surroundings also covered by a small particles. Okay na, these small particles mostly they are in a 1 micrometer in size. Mostly they are 1 micrometer in a size. Either we call them as a particulate matter, or we call them aerosols. Aerosols. So aerosols are nothing but they are a so micro solid or liquid particles. Solid or liquid particles which are spread in our atmosphere. So from where these solid or liquid particles come and enter into the nature. So a number of examples are there. From vehicles, okay na, the pollutions what may comes through the vehicles, the smokes, when some wooden particles may be used for cooking purpose or any other burning purpose, when these wooden particles may be burned, from that also smoke may comes. By using a kerosene, by using a number of petroleum product in factories or in a houses, from by this burning of this petroleum product or kerosene product or coal, by burning of the coal, from this all a fine particles may be deposited into the atmosphere. Okay. Along with that, in our houses also, we are using a number of chemicals in the form of spray, in the form of spray only. Okay. If this sprays, if you make your room so fresh, here we are using one sprayer, that fragrant smell is spray throughout the room. Okay. If you make your body with a very sweet smell, here also we are using some sprays to remove our sweat smell or different odors from your bodies only. If you make your garden free from the all insects, simply we spray out the number of insecticides in the garden. Same way in agricultural field, there they are using in a huge quantity, in our garden we use in a small quantity. If you remove the insects like cockroaches or ants or mosquitoes from your house, here also we are using a spray as a hit, only. So, a number of sprayers are using in our day to day life. So, by using this all sprayers, a small particles, what we are calling as aerosols, or we call them as a particulate matter, is deposited in your surroundings. So, a number of chances are there. A factories is there, vehicles are is there, the using of coal and petroleum or kerosene product is there. By there also a number of droplets or smoke or solid particles may be deposited into the atmosphere. When this aerosols or when this particulate matter mix with the water vapor within your surroundings, they too add in that this all particles may be added with the water droplets and they too deposited in our surroundings. So, what happened? When this particulate matter may be added with the moisture in our surroundings, then what happened? These all aerosols or these all particles absorbed by the sunlight. As I said, from sun we are going to receive a different type of rays only. So, what happened? These pollutants absorb the all sunlight and not allow the more and more light to reach onto the earth. So, as a result, the fog like structure may be surrounded in our small surroundings. We should not get pure oxygen to breathe. We are not going to see something in front of them, in front of us only. So, one fog may be deposited in our surrounding. So, the particles may be mixed with the light rays and increase the darkness in our surroundings. At the same time, these particles not allow the all heat which is comes from the sun, or if the heat may be reached to the earth, these particles not allow the heat to escape from the earth. This one also caused the global warming, because the all pollutant may be deposited in our surroundings and they are not allowed to escape the heat from the earth's surface. So, one of the reason of the global warming. So, a number of particles is released in your surroundings. Pollen grains also one of the pollutants which may be spread throughout your surroundings. Fog is there, smoke is there, ash is there by burning of wood, by burning of the dead bodies. A huge amount of smoke may be deposited in that surroundings. So, like that, a number of pollutant may be deposited and that increase the pollution level in our surrounding. To understand the pollution level in our surroundings, here we are going to do one simple activity. What we do is, we take 6 slides, okay, of the same size. You take 6 slides or you take 6 papers, white papers, okay, numbering it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, numbering is given. Then if you taking the papers, white papers, so add some oil to that paper. If you are taking these slides, here we no need to add anything, but one side of this slide you may paste with the white paper only. Okay. Now these 6 slides are these oil coated papers. Now you put into a different place in your house. So, as you have in your house you may easily find out the 6 different places. Like the first place you put in your terrace, okay, on the terrace top of the house. One place you may put like that. One place you put in your bedroom, inside the bedroom, okay. One paper or one slide you put the lower of your table, any tables, your study table or your dining table, somewhat maybe. One you put into the outside your house, which is exposed to the roadside. So one may put into the near the roadsides, near the roadside. Okay, roadside. One slide you put into your kitchen. One you put into your garden. If you have any garden place, you put into that garden place. So any places, not like this, whatever you wish it, you select any 6 place, and this all 6 slides are 6 paper which is coated with oil, you put into a different places. Okay, leave these slides for 2 days. After 2 days, now you are going to observe these slides. After 2 days, you collect this all oil coated papers at the slides. One side you may add the petroleum jelly and you may paste the white paper. Okay, slides are papers you may collect after 2 days. Now you find out in which part of these papers have deposited the more and more dust particles. According to you, which side or which paper have a more and more dusty particles? So very good. The paper what you put onto the terrace or the paper you put which are near to the roadside, where the number of vehicles and number of people may be traveling that side. In these 2 places you find out more dusty particles, more black particles you may find out in these 2 places. Then compared to the next in kitchen, because in kitchen cooking purpose is going on, there you find out the some of the aerosols or solid particles. Then lower the table and in your bedroom you find out the less particles or less pollutions, because that rooms are mostly closed only with windows and curtains. So there is no chance to enter the pollutants in these areas. So the solid particles what may be enter into the atmosphere, they too lead a air pollution, and they are also one of the factor to increase the global warming. So dear students, as I said, in your home we are going to use a number of sprayers to kill the insects, or for to control the mosquitoes, or to control the cockroaches. Okay, in your garden to control the insects or pests. In your home to make a room fresheners, or in your body for a odor, we are a number of sprayer are going to use. These all sprays, including the chemicals, factories, what are the smoke, what are the dust particles are releasing in the atmosphere, they reduce the visible, the light may be reached to the earth, means the visibility of light may be get reduced only, and the fog like structure may be surrounded in our surroundings. But in such condition, the people are hardly breathe, they are not get pure oxygen for breathing. So dear students, I hope you understand the class. Based on today's topic, I am going to ask you some questions and you try to give answers. So based on the environmentalist lesson, some questions are there. Collect names of any 3 Indian environmentalists and their movements. Who is known as environmentalist? Dash are the part of environmental movements. Who was the power to influence the adult and peer about our environment? Give name of any 2 eco-friendly programs which help to protect our environment. Based on the estimation of particulate pollutants in air, define air pollution. Give examples of aerosols. What are the effects of particulate matter on man? Solid particles and liquid particles or liquid droplets present in the air are called dash. What natural materials you use to keep the room with a fresh smell? Thank you.